This video will show you the 3D high resolution charts for the Turbowin family software covering the sea areas of Malin and Donegal. So we'll just zoom out here. We left off last year just at the southern edge of Donegal, between Donegal and Galway areas. So if we just get the zoom in here further up into, there's a seabed feature there. Again, this data is not on the navigation charts. There. But it must be emphasized, these charts are not to be used for safety of navigation or anything like that. They are for the benefit of commercial fishermen, divers, whoever wants to look at what's going on here. So just get a look at these seabed features here. The contours are spaced at 1 meter. You can see the definition is outstanding. And as we speak, Turbowin family software is the only software that can offer these charts today. At the end of the video, we'll put up a list of outlets where these charts can be sourced. And what you'll find with these charts is that you'll be able to see details in the seabed you never knew were there, and also new areas that you didn't think were workable previously. We've got over 100 vessels with this fitted in the UK already. Many of them have the entire family of charts fitted because they're very nomadic vessels. They want as much information as possible about where they're going. If they haven't been anywhere before, they want the information at their fingertips. So you'll see these seabed features jumping out at you here. I think this is called the Teelan Knoll in Donegal Bay. It sits in a very large basin, this basin here. Large flat basin. It's about 30 or 40 miles north to south. That's going to be soft, muddy seabed, ideal for langoustines, prawns, whatever you want to call them. Out here you've got a ridge. Again, isn't on the navigation charts. This ridge will produce food as the tide moves across it. What we're looking at here is we're down here at a scale of 1 to 7,500, so it's just over a mile to the screen. Again, the 1 meter contours on this ridge you can see. You could fish along the top of that ridge if you wanted. With these charts, these are very detailed, taking you to places that you never thought were usable or fishable. Most of the new builds coming out of the Scottish boat yards just now are fitting this system. Because it does open up so much new ground for them. You don't need to switch on your echo sounder. It's all there for you. We're going up beyond Donegal now into the Malin area. We'll take a look up to the north here. There's some interesting looking seabed there. Yep, you can see it's a very interesting looking seabed indeed. You can see the dominant sandbars or gravel bars, maybe rock features here to the south of the image. Let's take a look here. We'll go up to the north of Tory Island here. Again, this looks like quite a flat basin here. But as we zoom in, you will see features poking out of it. Let's go south, take a look at this one here. So you can see again we're down at just a mile to the screen. We can see the shape of these low ridges here. We're looking at ridges about a couple of fathoms high. Channels in between them, indicating scour from the currents and tides. As you can see, we're not displaying any big detail from the navigation charts. We'll go right inland here between Tory Island and the mainland. Take a look in there. Don't have too much detail in there just now. Let's see a little bit here. So again, you've got very detailed seabed features here. You've got all kinds of rock crevices, channels between the rock features. Perfect lobster ground. We'll keep on going round towards Malin Head. Take a look in here. Again, you've got a small basin here. It's only a few hundred meters across, with this rock feature here on the west side, lower rock features here on the east side, and more on the south side. And as we go east, we'll see these ridges and peaks coming up to meet you. This is Malin Head here, so let's take a look in this bay to see what's in there. Something very interesting in this bay that we saw recently, a very square feature on the seabed. It might have been dredged out. Often when you've got a dredging license, you'll have a very small area to dig out. It is quite characteristic of a dredging license area. So if we take a look at that, you can see that the perimeters are almost at right angles to each other. And if I put some color wash on the navigation screen, we'll see, hopefully, how it relates to it all. There we are. So you can see you've got a straight line here, 90-degree turn, straight line here, 90-degree turn, straight line here, and not too much clarity here. Interesting feature though. So that's the end of the look at Malin and Donegal. We'll carry on the next video round into the Clyde and down at the Irish Sea here, okay?